Well, howdy, folks. You may be wondering why I'm here. Well, I'm here to tell you a tale about a king long ways from Eternia. And this king, you see, he comes from a book of characters. King Altron is king of Dimension X, ancient ruler. Alien-looking face with pink skin. Wore a crown on his head. His counselor, Zane, told him to capture He-Man and Skeletor. King Altron, he went along with it. The reason is because he wanted to witness the ultimate battle between good and evil. It's quite a tale indeed.
That's where our story picks up. Giddy up.
And as I was saying, it's a long ways from Eternia. But on this planet, there was only one place in Dimension X that housed a fortress strong enough to contain the beast, a battle beast, that had the strength to capture He-Man and Skeletor and bring them to King Altron, who sat on his throne, ready to hear the report of when they had apprehended his fantasy foes, He-Man and Skeletor.
Go get them! I want to see who will win. Good or evil!
Super Dave here, and it is time for us to take a look at this awesome action figure. It's a Super 7 Super Dave special because we're doing a story. King Altron is up to no good. He's trying to gather up the two most powerful forces of Eternia from the dark side and the good side. Now, the story says that his counsel, Zane, is the one that gave him the idea, but I think there's something deeper behind all of this. Don't you? I just get that feeling there's something more sinister at work. We'll just have to see how it unfolds, but this is the figure we're going to be looking at today. The Invincible Universe Battle Beast, straight from the Invincible Universe. And unfortunately, we did not get a face like this, but he still looks awesome. We get two head sculpts, just not the one that has the really cool open mouth. And I don't think either of these have articulated jaw. I don't think. But there is a surprise about this figure. A big surprise, in my opinion. And we're going to look at it right now. It says Battle Beast on the top, legalese on the bottom where it says Super 7. You can see its nice window box there. But let's go ahead and come over to King Altron's palace inside of his throne room in Dimension X and find out what the Phantom was talking about. And first, under heavy guard, as Battle Beast is locked away inside of this laser prison, we're going to look at his accessories that had to be taken away from him in order to lock him up. He came with 2.5 sets of hands. He came equipped with weapon-holding hands, horizontally hinged, also a set of horizontally hinged, balled-up fisted hands, and 1 grappling hand. He comes with 4 weapons. He comes with this amazing sword, looking really cool here. He also comes with some sort of, I don't know, sword slash axe type spiky weapon here with kind of a brown wrapping and a gold hilt. Then he comes with a giant mace, gold mace. And then he comes with this amazing looking hammer. Very unique weapon with a solid slab on the end that could crush skulls, with a satin finished brown handle. That is all of his accessories other than his head. Of course, he's got this head, kind of looks like he's smiling almost. My one complaint is that his head seemed to be a little small. But let's go ahead and break out. We've got one of the guards here who's about to unlock, decode the laser prison cell so that the battle beast can come out. And we can get a closer look at him as he awaits. The battle beast comes from the Invincible storyline, from the Invincible comics and the Invincible series, cartoon saga, adult type cartoon, I guess you'd call it, from the Amazon Prime.
Who's next?
Hello, boy.
Subscription. They have an amazing series, but it is an adult. I emphasize that with the language and stuff. But out of that series, the Battle Beast is a creature that is a formidable foe to anyone, even the aliens from other planets that are super strong, because he is going all over the universe trying to find a worthy opponent and is yet to find someone strong enough to beat him. And so he is most of the time imprisoned, but when he's not, he's being kind of like freelanced to be challenged by an alien that thinks they can get the upper hand on him. He's beat many to their death, others inches away to their death. And he loves the blood, and he loves the gore, and he loves the fight. He loves the sound of smashing bones and crushing limbs and skulls. He is a force of nature, and this is Battle Beast. He's like a volcano, always ready to pop. He'll look up that much. He's really not going to look down much. I guess that's a little bit, till his hair and everything hits. He really doesn't get any head pivot, unfortunately. His head will turn side to side pretty well. His arms will go 360. He does have the ability to get a T-pose. He does have bicep swivel, and here is the first surprise, the special surprise. First time I've ever seen it. Double jointed elbow on a Super 7 figure. And it doesn't look bad. And it gets pretty decent range. I would say a little better than 90 degrees, yeah. I mean, 90 degrees would be like this. So yeah, pretty good range for such a girth of a figure. His gauntlets, let's see. Nope. They're just kind of wobbling on that joint there, but they will swivel at the wrist. And like I said, it is a horizontal hinge on all of these. And of course, double joints over here too, but bicep swivel. But moving on to his diaphragm, he's going to crunch forward just slightly, not much. He pretty much just sits up really straight. But I like the way this looks here. It will turn at the diaphragm. You'll also get some side to side with the diaphragm. But then when you incorporate the ball joint at the waist. He's going to get a little bit more crunch, a little bit more bending back, and also quite a bit of side to side, so you get the full hula hoop going on there. And of course he will turn all the way here at the waist. He's going to get pretty much full splits. Let's see. Yeah, there is a ball joint that's built down into there. It's just super tight, but you can see how it turns there. So there is a thigh rotation. There's not a drop down method or anything, but here's the other surprise. Not only will he kick up really good, but he has double jointed knees, which is a first for Super 7 in my experience. Really nice looking knee there. And it will go back a good amount there. Really good amount for the girth of his legs. And I think the joint on his knee looks pretty good with that knee pad on there and everything. Looks good. He also has a swivel at the boot. And he goes not quite tiptoes, but a pretty decent amount. Goes up all the way and has generous ankle rockers with a peg hole in the bottom of both of those. And when I did that, I can see it already has scraped a little bit of the gold off of that hinge there. But that's to be expected, I guess, a lot of times with metallic paint to a certain degree. But yes, he's looking really good. The one thing I will complain about is the head seems a little small to me, and it seems to sit really low on his neck. Now, that peg is a pretty good size peg. You would think it would get more range, and maybe if you don't pop it on all the way, which I always hate doing stuff like that, it looks a little bit better, and then he would get some head pivot, but it's going to come off. The head's going to pop off easier. But if you don't pop it on all the way, it is going to help a little bit. Now, that's pretty much his angry face. A far cry from this. I mean, I wish we'd gotten an angrier face, but let's go ahead and pop that off and look at the other head sculpt. This is him pretty much with a smile on his face. And that's the only time I remember seeing him smile so far from where I've watched to, and I'm not quite through season 4, is when he's smiling that he's going to get to beat somebody up and that he's going to have a challenge, that someone actually is going to be a contender and strong enough to be a challenge for him. Pretty interesting, huh? And there he is holding his really cool looking sword. Really looks stellar there. And then there he is holding his big, I don't know, slicing, forking, axe looking sword thing. And I did pop his head up just a little bit using some tacky. I don't know if that looks better or not. I like his stance there. I spread his legs and angled his feet a little bit flat to the ground there, and he's looking really good holding those weapons. King Altron is impressed back there. And here he is holding his mace, looking really vicious. It's a huge mace. Really cool. He's definitely going to fit in well with my Masters of the Universe. But he is going to go on a mission along with our big dude back here, the big adder, to go get He-Man and Skeletor. And so King Altron has elicited the help of Zane the Destroyer to travel outside of Dimension X to the planet Eternia and capture He-Man and Skeletor and put them against each other in his evil plot to see who would win, good versus evil. And the Battle Beast, so far, based what I've seen on the cartoon, I've not read the comic books, full disclosure here, but he seems to be a fairly neutral character in the sense that he's just mean and vicious, and he don't care if he beats on the good guys or the bad guys, as long as he gets fresh meat to destroy and beat up. He's cool. Let's go ahead and look at him from behind here. Looking really good with that kind of a gunmetal look on the back, and then the gold around his sash, his boots. It's just a really neat looking action figure, I think. I would have not really had any attachment to him if I had not watched the cartoon, and I really liked his character, Battle Beast. They are definitely some awesome characters and some powerful characters. I mean, I don't know when they're going to like hit the tap of who's going to be most powerful, because it seems like they keep getting more powerful. And this guy, he's kind of in limbo now, because he's been powerful. He's been left out in outer space and almost froze basically, but yet still lived after a long time floating around out there. Somebody found him, brought him, put him in a prison like this, and thawed him out, and he was just as mean and as powerful as ever. So it's like I said, he's almost indestructible himself, so to speak, seems like. He's on a mission throughout the galaxies to find an adversary that can beat him. But King Altron's not really interested in him fighting He-Man or Skeletor. He's more interested in hunting somebody down who could apprehend the two of them and bring them to Dimension X.
That is right. Let me know, Battle Beast and the Great Adder, when you're ready to go. I watch He-Man and Skeletor, these legendary adversaries, battle it out, good versus evil. Go get them. I want to see who will win, good or evil.
You're coming with us! We take him now!